guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina from Tina Stitching Babs, and today is the 22nd of January 2025. Oh my god, I'm still in last year apparently. But yeah, it's been a month since I've recorded or since we've seen each other. It was before Christmas break, so I have a lot to show you, cross stitch wise, life wise. There hasn't been much going on. We had Christmas break, so the week of Christmas we had a 13-year-old with us. We just spent some time together. We went ice skating for the first time, or the little one got to ice skate for the first time. We thought that it would be too overwhelming with all the people and all the kids ice skating, but he had a blast. Afterwards he told us that he would like to go again, so we are planning to go to an ice skates thing to go again with him. So yeah, that was fun. Christmas we just celebrated with the four of us, me, my husband, the little one, and the 13-year-old one. With New Year it was just me, the husband, and the little one, because the oldest was away with friends, and the 15-year-old which was with us that week, he spent the night with his best friend. So yeah, we had just a small celebration. So yeah, happy new year to all of you. I hope 2025 may be the year you're hoping for, and it will give you more than you hope for. So yeah, I wanted to record last week, but as I put on the community tab, we had a message Wednesday that they were going to change our windows on Thursday and Friday. So yeah, on Thursday it was hell for me. A lot of unknown people in my home or our apartment, not getting to do what I wanted to do, having to sit in the cold for the entire day. Yeah, not my kind of thing. And then on Friday they had to do the little stuff, like I don't know how to say it in English, but they had to yeah, do the little things to make sure that the windows are sealed correctly. So yeah, if I remember, I will put up a picture of what our windows looked like before, because we had like one glazed windows, which isn't regular anymore, or regular is not the right word. Yeah, well, you're not supposed to have those windows anymore. So our landlord wasn't in regulation anymore, so we had to change them. And yeah, and then a picture of what they are now. Our landlord made a mistake. He put in white windows where they had to be gray greenish ones. So yeah, he's going to get in trouble with the syndicus. I don't know what's the word in English, or it's even exists in America or the rest of the world, but it's just a company that's a company or a group that laid down the rules about the building we're living in. So yeah, anyway, that's all the live stuff, I think. Yeah, that's it. Denfi, she's sitting next to the box I put you on, and I think she is going to move it or trying to get into the box, but the box is sealed except for one wooden thing. It's a box my 13-year-old uses as a bed stand, and yeah, I'm using it now to put you guys on, but Denfi is doing stupid stuff to get into it, but she's not. That was her ear. Anyway, I rambled enough. I'm 6 minutes in, so yeah, let's get to the stitching. First, I have some haul or one thing to show you that I forgot to show you the last time I filmed. It's a kit I bought on the secondary market here in Belgium. It doesn't have a name. It's on 14 count. Duifie, alsjeblieft. Stop. Ik ga nu eraf duwen, hè. Got the cup? Yeah, she's getting into stuff today. She's having a bit of I want to do all kinds of stuff that I'm not supposed to do today. Oh, Duifie. Yeah, up, eraf. Now she's onto the ground. I hope she's going to lay herself down somewhere and not going to annoy me anymore. But anyway, this one I bought on the secondary market here in Belgium. I love the picture. It's just a horse. It's done on 14 counts. Haven't started it yet, but I got all the things out of the package. So there are two needles in the kit, and then some plain 18 Ada, not really stiff kind, so yeah, I'm really happy with that. And then the colors, love those. I just still have to cut them to the length I want them to be, but that's a start for later. Duifie, I'm going to put her out of the room. 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I got her out of the room. She was annoying me like hell and getting into stuff she's not supposed to get into. So yeah, I hope she isn't going to make a lot of noise outside of the door, but let's hope so. Okay, so I showed you my haul that I bought, just one thing, and then I have a finish. What could that be, guys? I finished my Pokemon, but I haven't written out what day I finished it, so I finished it on the 13th of January, so last week. Let me fold it. I still have to wash it. I still have to clean it up because I still have some hanging threads. But oh yeah, good job, Tino. This is the right side up, not on his head, but yeah, love this one. I started this one on the 13th of July 2020 and I finished it on the 13th of January 2025. So I worked on it for 4 years and 7 months to be exactly. So yeah, I don't know how I did that, but it wasn't on purpose, but I did. So yeah, this is the round version of the first generations of Pokemon. It's a Lord Libidon free chart, so if you go on his website you should be able to find this one and a whole bunch of other ones. He has them all to generation 5. Yeah, and then the one with all of them, but we liked this one the most. It's a present for my oldest. He already told me that he would like me to stitch all of our names around it, but I think I'm going to just write them on the mat, or how it's called, that will go around it, because I have no idea how to stitch names in a circle way. So yeah, I love them. It was such a joy to stitch on. Yeah, every Pokemon was a finish on its own. The colors are so bright. Yeah, I'm sad he's done, but I'm also glad he's done, because that means that I can focus or give more time on all of my other WIPs, because yeah, they need attention too. And then I had a new start. Let's see how I can explain it, why I have a new start, or I had a new start. I'm doing the challenges, or I'm back doing the challenges from Magic Stitchdom. It's Facebook group. They have a Disney movie every month, and then you I have my notes down here, so I can look at them if I don't know how to say it or forget what I want to say. But they have monthly movies. You have a character hunt, and you have the stitching adventure. The stitching adventure is just a movie from the beginning till the end, and then you have prompts. You have to do, those are smaller amounts of stitches. They go between 100 and 250 or 300, I think. And one of those prompts was a new start. So yeah, I wanted to start a couple of things, and this one was on the top of my list, and I already did this one for the godmother of the little one, and I still had to do one for his godfather, which is my oldest. So I started this one. It's the ultrasound. I have to put something behind it. It's the ultrasound from the little one. The plan is to put his name and his birthday date on it, like you can see in the picture up here or up there. So yeah, and this one, as the same as the Pokemon, I'm working on it for the week. Wereld in Krastik, or World in Krastic. It's a Dutch subgroup from the Dutch Heaven and Earth group, where we see places all around the world, and depending what tier we choose to do, we have to do a number of stitches. Most of the time I'm doing the middle tier, which is between 300 and 800 or 900 stitches a week. So yeah, And then for Magic Stitchdom, I'm using this one if I have to do penalty stitches. So that's why he already has over 1,000 stitches, I think. So yeah, this one you will be seeing every update I'm doing, because this is my focus piece at the moment. I wanted to do another one, the Hang On by Artisy, but this one is even smaller than that one. This one only has like 13,000 stitches. Oh, excuse me. So I'm hoping to get it finished by the end of the year. So let's hope so. Then I made some adjustments to my rotation. I'm doing the Magic Stitchdom. I'm using WIP, but in a totally different way than it is played by Jessie Marie does stuff here on FlossTube. I want to do 2025 stitches in all of my WIPs, and every time I hit that number it goes out of my WIP list, and it's placed on my WIP boards, because I have 4 of them, gets colored in, and every time I get a full line, I will buy a pattern for myself, and when I have a full board, I'm going to start something. I'm not sure what I will do if I get another prompt between now and the end of the year, asking us to do stitches on a new start, if I will start a new thing. But I think those will be, if I do that, I think those will be the smaller ones. I have a bunch of Durene Jones that I still want to do. I have a bunch of little Pokemons that I still want to do. I have a whole lot of magazines with a lot of smaller ones too. So I think I will start those. And if I have a full board, a blackout on a board, I will start a big one, a full coverage one. So yeah, and then the other thing that I did to adjust my my rotation, or how you want to call it, or the way I work on my WIPs. Last year I had a set date every month to work on a particular WIP, my family pieces, and that I'm doing again. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but I am. Those are 6 pieces that I want to complete in my lifetime, so they need to get a bit more attention than they are getting now. So the 2nd of every month I will work on my secret stitch, which you will never see on the channel, but I am working on it. So on the 18th, and I will show them up here, on the 18th I will work on the one I'm doing for my 13-year-olds. On the 21st I will do or I will work on Hazel Points of View by Dakota Detweiler, which was a Heaven and Earth design, but she isn't no longer with Heaven and Earth, so that one is retired, but she's now with Starting Creation, so maybe they will chart that one, but I have no idea if they will. Next one is on the 23rd of the month. I will work on my husband's birthday present, or just his present now. On the 25th I will work on Angelique by Rachel Anderson, I think. It's an Heaven and Earth design. On the 29th I will work on the ego. For my oldest son I converted it myself with an app called eCanvas for cross stitch. And then on the 31st, if there is one in that month, I will work on T-Rex Attack by David Penfound for my 15-year-old. That's an Heaven and Earth as well. So yeah, that's something I wanted to tell you guys. I'm not going to give myself a backlog. So if I don't feel like stitching that day, if I don't have the time to stitch that day, or if there isn't a 29th or a 31st in that month, I'm not going to write it down and try to do it on another day. It's just no time, no stitching that month. They will still get used for the prompts for Magic Stitchdom, so they will get attention or worked on. So yeah, and if they get to the 2025 stitches I want to do in all of my WIPs, I'm not going to use them anymore in the Magic Stitchdom. So yeah, and I think that's all of the rambling. Now let's show you what I've worked on since the 20th of December last year. First one is a little bit of magic by Randall Spangler. It's an Heaven and Earth design. And this is the piece. I'm doing the typewriter method, so I'm doing the first line first. And it's been a while since I worked on it, but I think I was already participating in the Magic Stitchdom challenge group, so I think I did like 100, maybe 200 stitches around here. So yeah, this is done on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. The ultrasound is done as well on a 25 count, but then the black fabric, 1/1 full cross, and the Pokemon was also 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And now let's try to remember it to say that. Next one is Cross Stitch Studio Design. It's artwork by Diane Dangle. I worked on it twice, and it's the Home Sweet Home one. Love that picture. And let me see if I can fold it, because I'm not sure if I'm halfway on the pattern, but I'm halfway on my fabric. So if I would have folded it like that, you wouldn't have seen this few stitches or those few stitches. So yeah, same, not sure where I worked, but if I remember correctly, and there's another siren. Yeah, I worked on this black and then a bit in here, I think maybe for 200 and a bit stitches. Oh, yeah, love this picture. It's a lot of browns and a lot of black at the moment, but yeah. Next one is an Heaven and Earth design by Donna Gelsinger. It's called Snow Much in Love. It's the cute little snowman or snow people. and this is where I'm at, still in the first row of the typewriter methods. Again, 25 count 1/1 full cross. Yeah, I love this one. It's a whole lot of gray at the moment, but it's a joy to stitch on, as almost all of my pieces are. There are a few, not that I hate to work on them, but they are maybe a little less enjoyable to stitch on, but I still like the picture, so yeah. Next one is a Retired Hate one. Artwork is by Donna Gelsinger, and it's My Beautiful Santa, or the proper name is Starry Nights. This one I found in my LNS a couple of years ago, so it's a paper pattern, and I had to find my way how to work on it, but now I'm doing it page by page, or yeah, well, if the color goes into the next page, I will just follow the color. That's why you see all of this, and that's where I worked the last time I worked on it, but for the most part I'm doing it page by page, the typewriter method. But yeah, I just love this picture. 25 count 1/1 full cross again. Yeah, and sorry about the hanging threads, but I'm lazy about putting them on the back side. Yeah. Next one is one I found on Etsy. It's by Zana Stitch. She has a whole bunch of Disney patterns, or yeah, Disney patterns. And this one I'm just calling Disney because it has a whole lot of scenes from Disney movies, and I'm a huge Disney fan. So yeah, this one, there is a blue border around it, and at the moment I'm not quite sure if I will stitch it. So this one I'm doing the 10 by 10 blocks, or I'm working in 10 by 10 blocks, but yeah, I choose a color in the top 10 by 10 block, and then I'm go wherever it is until my thread runs out, and then I'm picking the next color in that 10 by 10 square. 25 count 1/1 full cross. Maybe I should say that all of my, let me see, yeah, all of them except 2 are done on 25 count 1/1 full cross. It's my go-to fabric. Damn, was it so hard? No. Next one I converted myself with an app called eCanvas for cross stitch. If I remember, I will put it in the description box. It's a picture of my 3 oldest boys when the 13-year-old was a year old, I think, and I'm doing it for my 13-year-old one. This one I'm doing one color at a time. Now I'm working with 934, and I'm just doing lines. So yeah, this is the head of the 15-year-old. I think that's his ear, and that's where his shoulder is going to start, I think, with other colors. And my light is horrible. It's gray outside, so yeah. Next one is an Heaven and Earth one by Kayomi Harai, and it's called Autumn Prince. No, I can show it like this, just my hanging threads. Yeah, excuse me, my stomach is doing stuff every time I make a video, so yeah. But anyway, this is how far I've come. Yeah, I love this one. It's a whole bunch of grays, but I love the picture. And I'm still in the background, like on most of my WIPs, but we will get there someday. Someday we will get to the actual picture or the object in the pattern. Next one is an Heaven and Earth design by Cherry Gerhardt. It's the Viking Beauty, and I love this one. Is it a normal version or is it a... I thought it was the... See? The max color, but I didn't write it down, but it's the max color because, yeah. I love the How to Train Your Dragons movies. I bought them for my boys. No, I bought them for myself on DVD, and I just love them. So when I saw this one, I just had to have him, and the max color version, why not? But it's still a whole lot of black and dark green, and again, one day we will get to the dragon and Astrid, the girl on the picture, if you don't know the movie. Next one is one by Pain Free Crafts. It's Lori Diana artwork, and it's Steampunk Cat. This one is done on 18 counts, 2/1 full cross, and I love this kitty cat. It's my little charmer. Every time I work on it, I have a really hard time putting it down, but yeah. No, I only worked on it one time. Yeah, love him. And with this one, I'm not doing the white background, so yeah, look at those details. Love, love, love him. I've known about this picture a long time, and when I saw Pain Free Crafts had it, I just had to have it, and I started the very same day I think I bought it. Next one I worked on twice. It's a freebie on Durene Jones Facebook group. It's just a little bear with flowers. I think the prompt was something with a teddy bear, and that's a little cute teddy bear. So yeah, this one is done on 14 counts, I think it is, 2/1 full cross. Yeah, it's a cute one, and it should be done already, but yeah, nope. Next one is an Amy Stewart by Heaven and Earth. Worked on it 2 times, and it's the supersized max color, the Grand Library. And I'm getting almost to the corner, but not quite yet, or the second corner. Yeah, love this one. I'm not a huge fan of her shells, but this one I just have to have him. And Amy Stewart's you just have to do in supersized max color version, so that's what I did. And I've been working in the UFO. Some more, yeah, love the details. I'm hoping to get to my second corner by the end of the year. Maybe with the 2025 stitches he is getting, maybe, but I'm not sure. We will see. This one will take me a long time before we will get to see something or even to complete him. Next one was one of my focus pieces last year. It's the Silver Moon Ocean Spirit Horses by Heaven and Earth Design. It's one of the solo versions, and I think it's artificial intelligence one, but I don't mind. I love the picture. It's one of them where I got them as a WAC, random act of kindness, and I started it the day after I got it. And this one I'm doing the 939, so all of the background first, in 10 by 10 blocks on the diagonal. Love him. Yeah, they are working in the neighborhood, so I hope you don't get too much noise of it. But they are cutting sideways boards, I think, or something like that, or big stones. The next one still hasn't got much attention, but it's Retired Pain-Free Crafts chart, artwork by Anne Stokes, and it's the Year of the Magical Dragon. Love that picture as well. Love Anne Stokes artwork, so yeah. And a tiny bit of progress. It's one I started 2 years ago, I think, and just wanted to have it started, so only did like 200 or 300 stitches on it, and yeah, haven't touched it last year, but I'm hoping to get some progress on it this year. Whoa, I hope you guys didn't see that, but my my tablet did, or my screen on my tablet did something weird. Okay. Next one is Anne Stokes as well, but this time a retired one by Hate, Heaven and Earth Design. It's called Mini Dragon WIP, and I'm doing this one on a black fabric, 25 pounds, because I'm not going to do all of the black, and I don't mind stitching on black, so oh, that was a bit loud, I think. Sorry guys. Let me see. Yeah, that's the best way to show it. I'm just going from the top down, somewhat in a 10 by 10 row, but as you can see, I bark a lot on black fabric because I don't want to make mistakes, and if I can't count off of other stitches around it, I'm just barking it until I get to that stitch again, and I work it in until I have the same issue or the same thing going on, and then I just park it again. I don't want to make too many mistakes on these, but yeah, love the colors. These grays are a bit hard to see when you're stitching it, but it's okay. It just takes a little longer to get to the amounts that I need to do, but I don't mind. It's something else to do, or it just gives me variety, so yeah, otherwise I get bored quite easily. Next one is one of my monthly WIPs, or the one that I'm focusing on monthly, but this one was for a font, but I have no idea which one, and I have no idea where I worked on this one, but it's artwork by David Penfound. It's an Heaven and Earth design, and it's the T-Rex attack. This is the whole width of the piece, and my guess is that I mostly worked around here. I'm just doing the 10 by 10 blocks, but I go wherever my color goes, so yeah. This one I'm doing for my 15-year-old because he likes dinosaurs. He's even jealous every time the little one gets something with a dinosaur on it, like clothing, because in his mind he can't wear it anymore because he's already 15. Yeah, teenagers. Oh, damn it, I knew I had to switch them, but did I do it? Oh yeah, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, my mistake, guys. Next one is an Heaven and Earth design by Jen Patrick Kresny. It's the supersized max color underwater dolphin and turtle. It's totally Darren's fault by This is Teacher here on YouTube. He got challenged 2, maybe 3 years ago to get to the dolphin that's around here as fast as he can, or to get to it first, and then he got to choose a pattern. So yeah, every time he showed it, I fell more and more in love with it. So yeah, bought it myself and started it. But he's further along than I am. Next one, it's an Heaven and Earth design by Donna Gelsinger. It's called Easter Bunny, and this is my progress. I'm not far with it, still in the background, and I think I just worked on this a bit for like 100, maybe 200 stitches, not sure, but it's a cute one. It's one my 13-year-old chose to do, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Next one is totally Jemima's fault by she's the rocking stitcher here on FlossTube. She doesn't make she still makes updates, but not on a regular basis anymore. And that's just sad, but that's my opinion because I like her content. This one is an Heaven and Earth design by Bente Schlick, and it's called The Wolf Variant. She started in the other corner, but this is my progress. Just love this one. Wolves are one of my favorite animals, so yeah, love this one. And I'm hoping to get him done in my lifetime, but we will see. I have a bunch I want to complete in my lifetime. Next one is a lavender and lace one. It's the Celtic Ladies, and this is the summer one. This prompt, I know it's something with beads, and it's one of my my fancy ladies, so they have beads. This one is done on 28 counts, 2/1, but I'm not sure which color the fabric is, but I worked on her face, I think. I'm not sure. This was all done last year in December, so I'm not sure anymore. But I know I worked my way up, and now I'm working my way down again. So her hair, her face, yeah, I probably worked in that area. And I will need to pause my video in a couple of minutes because I'm running out of space on my tablet. Yeah. Anyway, the next one is a retired Anne Stokes one. It's done by Pain-Free Crafts, and it's the Dragons of the Sabbath. And I'm doing this one on a black fabric, 25 count as well, because I'm not doing the, how much was it, 25,000 or 250,000 black stitches, but yeah, it just pops off of the fabric, and I love it. It's Celtic, it's dragons, yeah, what's not to love. I put in some forgotten stitches around the edge here, and now I'm working my way down into the wing of the dragon. Yeah. Again, one I would like to finish someday, but we will see. Now I still have a good view to show you guys, so I'm just going to pause the video or stop this video, putting it on my my phone, and then show you the rest of what I worked on at the beginning of this year, because we are already in January of 2025. So see you in a sec. Okay, I'm back. I cleaned up the mess I already made, and I hope it's not going to be as bad as my WIP parade, because I know that wasn't the greatest video I uploaded. So yeah, but anyway, I just showed you the Dragons of the Sabbath. So the next one I worked on is Retired Heaven and Earth design by Dakota Detweiler. It's also one of my monthly focus. pieces. It's the Hazel's point of view, and like I said at the beginning, this one isn't no longer with Heaven and Earth Design. Dakota Detweiler went to Charting Creations, but I don't think they charted this one already, and I have no idea if they will. But it's this one. Yeah. Last night I worked on it because it was the 21st of the month, and I worked and I'm stuck. I put in a couple of colors in here, cut the blue one down and then the light blue. So my guess is that I worked in this area at the beginning of the month. So yeah, next time I work on it, I will probably be working this side, but yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a bit better. That's what I've done so far. The reason you see that butterfly is because when I started this piece I didn't have much colors of DMCs, so I only used one color, and I think that one is 37.99, and now I have the almost the whole DMC master sets, so all of the colors almost. I think I'm still missing 5 or 6 colors, but we will get them once we need them, or the next time I go to my LNS, which is not much these days. Next one is Bedtime Story by Chris Dunn. It's a Pain-Free Crafts chart. So cute, those mices. This is my piece. Again, no idea where I worked. I'm horrible, guys, I know, but maybe next time it will be only a week and the oldest is up. But I think I worked at the top, just filling in colors in the first row and then just going wherever the color may take me. Yeah. Next one is a Cross Stitch Studio one. It's artwork by Lucy Bilodeau. It's called Moonlight. Again, wolves. The light is terrible. I'm sorry, guys. And I just worked on the top and on this side, or I picked a color and it goes mostly this way because around here is where the big moon starts. So yeah, love this one with the grays. Yeah. Next one is In Heaven and Earth by Ciro Marchetti. It's the supersized max color jungle montage. And where is my top? Here is my top of the fabric. Yeah, still in the top row, so still working my way to my next corner and just picking the next color in the first row, going wherever it goes and then picking the next one. Yeah, a whole lot of bluish greens and regular greens. but I love this one. One day I will get to the animals. Next one is a kit by this designer. I think it's a Russian one. It's just the cats. And what I didn't saw the first time is that I need to stitch all of these spots. So yeah, that will be a thing once I have the kitty cats done. This one is done on 16 count 2/1. I think mostly full crosses. And now I have to look. Yeah, it's like this. Just using the fabric that was in the kit and the threads. I think it's DMC. Yeah, I think it is. Love this one. Just like my full coverages, I started in the middle, worked my way up and jumped my way to the top of the ear, and now I'm working my way back down. So I think I did this orange and maybe here a bit, I'm not sure. And yeah, with my kids I put the needle back on the fabric, because otherwise my 15-year-old takes them to sew his animals. Yeah. Next one is Fast and Furious 9, the movie poster. I've converted it myself with the eCanvas for Cross Stitch app. This one I'm started in the right corner instead of the left corner, and I'm not liking it. The reason I did that is because in the left corner there is a whole bunch of white and I'm not going to stitch that, but having to do it on this side messes with my head. So the plan is to go in 10 by 10 blocks all the way to the left corner, to the, I think it's yellow side, and then just doing the diagonal again, I think, or maybe 10 by 10 blocks all the way again. I'm not sure. I'm just going to start working my way to the left corner. But yeah, this one I'm parking because I'm using the app I converted it with, and that's way easier. But yeah, love this one. And I think this prompt was for a WIP with a vehicle, because there are a whole bunch of cars you can see in this one. But yeah, love those movies. That's why I converted it. And now my 13-year-old is like, Mom, will you do it again for me? Nope, not going to happen. That one will take me a couple of years, and then he wants to do me it a second time. Nah. Yeah, my oldest was coming to this side of the house again, and I was listening if he was going into his room, which is next to this one, or if he was going to open the door. So no, he's in his room. Okay, I'm safe. Next one is an Etsy one again by Zana Stitch, and it's the princesses one. Natalia from Official Mermaids Cove here on FlossTube started this one as well. but she's doing the normal size, I think, and I'm doing the big size, the large size, as I always do. And with this one I'm doing the black first, and I started with the outline, so I'm going to do the top border first and then going to work my way down on both sides. And once that's done, in like a gazillion years, I'm going to do the black insides, and then color completing, I think, but that's still a long way to go. So yeah, only going to focus on the upper border. Yeah, but I love the picture. I'm not that huge of a fan of the Disney princesses, but I love the picture, so bought it and started it. Next one is a cross-stitch studio design. Artwork is by Abraham Hunter. Love the colors on this one. It's the food thief, and this is what I've done. I'm still working on the top row of the pattern, so still picking my colors one at a time and working them in until I reach the second corner. But yeah, love the colors, love how the chart flows. There is confetti, but it's still enjoyable, and I don't mind confetti, so it's definitely enjoyable to stitch. But look at those colors. Yeah. Then the last one I worked on, and it's one that got out of the UFO corner last year. It's a picture of my husband's daughter from his previous relationship, and it was supposed to be a birthday present 1 year ago, but due to circumstances in our relationship, it got a UFO for a couple of months, and now our relationship is back on track, let's just say it like that. Yeah, I started working on her again. This one, oh yeah, now it's all in the frame. This one I'm doing color by color, but not completely cross country, because I'm just filling in the color where I can get to it. So now I'm working on this big blob of 939, and when I'm done with it, I'm just going to pick this next color and work it all in where I can reach it without counting too much. Then this one I converted myself again with the eCanvas for Cross Stitch app, but yeah, it's a joy to stitch on. It's boring at times because it's big blocks of color, or that's how I'm doing it. So yeah, I done it myself, or how you say it in English, it's my own damn fault. But yeah, that's all that I worked on the last couple of days. I mostly worked on my ultrasound, because this week we had to do, or my tier had to do a large amount of stitches So yeah, and now I'm checking how many I still need to do for Magic Stitchdom, and I still have to do 2, 4, 6 fronts, and they are all 350 stitches. So I think I will be able to finish them all by the end of the month. My oldest is running around and he's giving me anxiety, because I always think he wants to come into this room and I don't want to. But anyway, stitching wise, I'm just going to go through my prompts for Magic Stitchdom. If I manage to do them or finish them before the end of the month, they also have rides and restaurants, and what was the other ones? Restaurants, rides, let me see, shops and resorts you can stitch for. Those are always available to stitch, so that's what I'm going to do. They have 2 yearlies, so there are a bunch of stuff still to do on that group. So yeah, I'm not going to be bored, and I'm hoping that with doing my challenges again, my stitching bug is happy and keeps happy. No, that's not the right word. And now Denvi is asking to come into the room. Nope, not going to happen. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm hoping that my stitching bug is happy and stays happy. That's the saying or the words I was trying to remember. That it stays happy because I want to have as minimum as possible no stitching days. So yeah, but I think I have rumbled enough today. I had a lot to show you because it was a while since I updated you guys, but as it stands today, my oldest lost his job. He was still in a trial period, and he was late a bit too much, so they said to him that he didn't have to come back, so he's looking for another job. So that means he's either at home or looking for a job, going to interviews. So depending on if he's at home or not, I will be recording in this room or in the living room, but I will be going back to weeklies, I hope, or weekly updates, except on the school holidays. But the next one is the end of February, I think. Let me check my calendar. When is the next one? No, the beginning of March. They have their school holiday. They have a week off. So yeah, anyway, that's it for me. Happy stitching, and I will see you in a week. Bye guys.